Every day, standards shape the way we live, work, and innovate. They make products safer, processes smoother, and services more reliable. But standards don't just appear. They're developed from the consensus of subject matter experts, industry, and everyday users. And that's where your voice matters. As part of the standards development process, everyone is given the opportunity to review a draft of a standard's content before it gets published, whether it's a new standard or an existing standard being updated. This is referred to as the draft for public comment stage of the process, DPC for short. When you comment on a standard, you're helping to ensure it meets real-world needs. Having a diverse range of voices leads to stronger, more inclusive standards that capture the needs of everyone who relies on them. And commenting doesn't just help us shape better standards, it benefits you directly. By sharing your knowledge, you can help solve practical problems, influence the direction of your industry, and make sure your specific needs are considered. And because standards often influence regulation, contracts, and market access, your contribution can have a real impact on the products and services you use every day. The BSI Standards Development Portal is the place where you can share your feedback and follow the journey of a standard from proposal to approval. To get started, you'll need to head to the Standards Development Portal website. You can follow a link directly to a draft for public comment or browse the site yourself. To participate, log into your account. If you're new, registration takes just a moment. Now, you can search for a specific standard by its reference or title, or you can browse the Drafts tab for a list of drafts or standards that are currently available for review. Once you have identified the standard you would like to read, you select the standard, open the draft, and you'll see each section where you can add your input. You can leave 3 types of comments: general, technical, or editorial. General comments are for broad observations about the draft, such as scope, structure, or overall clarity. They tend to be used to address big picture issues rather than details. Technical comments should be made when providing substantive feedback on the content, especially where it affects accuracy, safety, or practical application. Editorial comments are for corrections to spelling, grammar, or style that improve readability without altering the meaning. For the biggest impact, we recommend that you offer a constructive solution in the proposed changes field, rather than simply highlighting an issue. This helps reviewers understand your suggestion and why it should be considered for adoption. As you review the draft, you can save your draft comments to edit later or submit them to share with the community. Once submitted, they can't be changed, but do note that submitted comments are displayed anonymously for the public to see. Only the date and time a comment was submitted is shown. Your comments will be forwarded to the relevant committee manager, who will share them with the responsible national committee for review. All submitted comments are carefully considered, discussed, and a formal decision is recorded for each one. These records are then stored on the committee document site. Please note that you will not receive individual updates on the progress or outcome of your comments. However, you can choose to follow a standard to receive updates at every stage, from initial proposal through to approval, so you'll always know how your input shapes the outcome. By sharing your perspective, you help create safer, smarter, and fairer solutions for everyone. Start exploring the Standards Development Portal today. Have your say and help shape the standards of tomorrow.